We are about to...
What is that? Vertical slice. What's the vertical slice? Vertical slice. Do you know what?
Right there, look at that. I mean,
How do I
it's...
jump? Circle to jump.
Yeah,
How do I
dude.
block? Yeah, I should have read the tutorial.
We actually haven't got to the tutorial yet.
What the fuck is taking so long?
We're not even playing Kingdom Hearts 3, dude. It's 2.9.
You looking like some chud today.
Remember when Cloud fought on Hades died because he was a pussy? And one more time we've proven Ratchet and Clank is superior to Kingdom Hearts. But
That's biased, Jared.
I'm not biased. So this is your first interaction with a Disney character outside of Goofy and Donald. I love these
And
little
Sid.
world things. Looks great. Is this the original voice actor?
I don't know. If it's not, it's a very good impersonator.
I don't think he is the original, but he sounds great.
I can always turn up the heat.
So you can tell it's voice acted. The sync is for the Japanese.
Yeah.
Situation with that stone.
And this has just been dubbed over it. I think they've just nailed so much of the representation of like the Disney characters throughout this game. Like,
If you
it's
look,
good.
you look at the fabrics on their clothes. That's something that really next level.
It makes me actually wonder what kind of fabric it's made out of.
Yeah,
Because some of them just look not real.
yeah.
Like, they look like fantasy fabrics. Which is cool, because they are made by, like, the good fairies from Sleeping Beauty.
My gosh, what's going on? This is the cold open right here.
There's a lot of cutscenes. That's
Yeah.
another problem I have.
Yeah. Sometimes this is really vibrating. They've been waiting 13 years. I feel like they probably feel like they need to give something to the audience. Like, sometimes you can overdo it.
Yeah.
So where are they? Who's this, Maleficent?
Are you kidding? Jeez Louise. Seriously. When it rains,
Maybe.
it pours. Okay, who's the
Who
new
else
pest?
is it going to be? No, it's Pete.
Called it, dude.
So, toodaloo. Exits that away. Hey, it was great seeing ya. Happy trails.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Such strange writing.
The writing is on point. Like, you were skeptical. You thought they'd up their game. They haven't.
No, this is as it always was.
Jerry, get out of the toilet! What are you doing? You poo! Oh my god!
I like to imagine they're all... Weren't they all meant to be fused as one realm or something?
So,
Some stupid shit.
I don't know. It gets, like, really loopy, but
Oh, wow.
I think...
Oh, it's God of War 2, the opening.
I think, like, the whole idea in, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 was that, like, the worlds are supposed to be, like, separate but connected. And then you go around restoring those connections in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
Only to have them obliterated. Because that's what happened in Kingdom Hearts 1. Because I don't know if you remember much of 2. Like, the opening. But, like, the setup for that is people forgot Sora. So he has to go and rebuild the connections of the world so people
Yeah.
regain their memories.
Goofy. You'll hear that order all the time.
All the time.
What do you think of the Herc?
I like him. I think his hair's weird, but I like him.
I love his model. It's incredible.
What's going on?
I think
I don't know how they translated his model.
they did a really good job, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, the recreations and the representations of all the Disney characters are, like,
I
superb.
get the picture.
absolutely superb.
We bumped into the H-star on the way.
There hasn't, not that I can remember so far from what I've played, there hasn't been a Disney character where I felt like it wasn't right, except for one. One comes to
Who?
mind. Philatides.
I don't know who that is.
Phil from Hercules.
Oh, Phil.
You're gonna see him soon, and he's the only character where I was like, okay, there's a glaring problem here.
This is weird. They're having the little Final Fantasy dude.
The little Moogle.
The Moogle here.
Moogle's cute.
He's
Moogle's
cute.
been in it
This is
since
strange
number
that
2.
he's in Earth. By the way, let's, for a sec, game design choice. Throw down a save point. Having these old save points and the tutorials in them, just an interesting design decision in this Moogle shop.
Yeah, I think again it comes back to wanting people to feel like it's Kingdom Hearts 3. I think for as ridiculous and as ambitious as the series started out, I actually think for a long time they've been in a point where they are very, very safe. Very safe. Like, they're not often doing anything particularly new to the series. They don't ever make it feel that much different. Like, it's always recognizable as a Kingdom Hearts game.
So I'm meant to just run into these walls and I can run up them, right?
Okay, so these ones, you have to like air dash into them. So if you press the dodge button into the pole.
Oh. Well, I dodged into the cutscene. But you've walked maybe 5 meters from one cutscene to another cutscene. So here's like the first problem with this game. I do actually think he's a slightly different model from the first cutscene. Because the fabric on, like, he's brown, I think was different, but maybe it's not.
Honestly,
The leather.
didn't pay that much attention.
I see here where it's the close up. It just feels like them using a different model, but they may not be.
I just think it might be a camera thing.
A distance thing. Yeah. I heard that they use object motion blur in the cutscenes, but not in the game. So it gives the cutscenes
A different feel.
yeah.
That's
Something
interesting,
smooth.
actually.
I didn't think they could do it in the game because it's too intensive.
Okay, I don't know how you feel about this, but I actually hate motion blur while I'm playing a game.
I hate screen motion blur, but I don't mind object motion blur.
I'm just not a fan of like when I'm
This
playing
kind
a
of
game
game, I think it's fine.
and the camera's quite responsive. I don't like it.
No, because motion blur doesn't work when you're above like 30, but object motion blur does. That's a great choice.
There you go.
So if you tilt left stick midair and press A, slice towards the walls. Yeah. The flow motion is preserved. Okay.
See, it's like disappointing because I want flow motion more than they really allow it.
Yeah.
And this is why, like, what I was saying before, like, I feel like you could have just made more of the geometry allow flow motion. Because that's
How
cool.
did I get hurt there?
The fact that you're pulling them in with Sora's body swinging around a pole to then just, like, attack the crap out of them. That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool. By the way, how great texturing on the it's the ambient occlusion, whatever it's called, on the ground. It's so fucking amazing.
I love these Heartless as well. I think they're really cool design. Like, you can clearly tell that they're like gonna just be spitting
Well,
fire.
so
at you.
far they haven't really repeated any Heartless. Like, you haven't had one encounter of one type of Heartless more than once so far. Let's watch her. Oh, okay. Well, Donald, thanks.
Don't forget, now you've leveled up. You got some abilities. It's got to be equipped.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the equipment ability system?
I haven't really played it yet, so let's see Phil.
Okay, so
That didn't look so fun.
you should come up with the same observation. I have faith in you.
Let's see.
Donald,
Sora, Donald, Goofy. It's got to be that order. Oh, Mickey in the background. Okay, is Phil gonna talk?
Phil, you should go with Meg.
Oh, what is wrong with Phil?
You see what I
Yeah,
mean?
something's wrong
Yeah,
with Phil.
dude, like they clearly.
I need to zoom in on Phil's face when he sat on that
They
horse.
clearly couldn't afford Danny DeVito.
He's
or
an easy
any-
guy to parody, though.
I know. Like, how do you take
That
like
was
the
weird.
most talkative character
And
in
he just said
Hercules?
nothing, and then he
is-
jumped. Why was he there?
I know.
Why was he there?
Like, why do you when you know that you don't have anyone voicing him, and he's
Phil
such an
could just be-
iconic and also an integral character in previous entries in Kingdom Hearts.
She does not look like she belongs to this world.
I know, but also, who cares?
It's fine, yeah.
Because you got to be a hero now.
Running's too slow.
What's the other choice?
But I love
Use
I love Phil. Okay, so this is apparently going to be quicker than running to her.